The Spider's Thread by Yonezuki Akutagawa. It was a normal day in heaven. It was morning, and Buddha was standing beside a pool. In the pool, there were many flowers. The flowers sat on the top of the water, and they were very beautiful. Buddha began to walk. He walked around the pool and looked at the flowers. The flowers had a beautiful smell. The smell grew inside the flowers and moved into the air. All the air around Buddha smelled amazing. Buddha stopped walking and looked hard at the pool. Between the flowers, there was water, and under the water, there was hell. The water was like a piece of glass. Above, there was heaven, beautiful and lovely below. There was hell, ugly and horrible. The water stood between the two places. Through the water, Buddha could see all horrible things in hell. First, there was the Zanzu River. It was a river full of dragons, and it had a bridge going over it. Only good people could walk across the bridge. There were demons standing in the water. And if a bad person walked across the bridge, the demons would take them and throw them into the water, so that they would be eaten by the dragons. Then there was the mountain of needles. It was a huge, made of sharp needles. When a truly bad person came to hell, they had to climb the mountains of needles. There was also the lake of blood. The lake was made of very, very hot water, and it smelled horrible. Bad people in hell had to swim in the boiling water, and their blood filled the lake, and of course, there were many others horrible things in hell, but Buddha did not like to look at them. Among the groups of bad people in hell, there was one man called Kandata. Kandata had been a very evil man. He had killed people, stolen from people, and even burned houses with people in them. He was truly an enemy of all good people. But once in his life, he had done something good, and Buddha remembered this. One time, Kandata was walking through a thick of brothers. He was going to steal from a man who lived in the forest. As he was walking, he saw a spider beside him. Kandata raised his foot and was about to stand on the spider and kill it. But then he stopped. No, no, even something. This mole has reason to live. It would be truly evil to take its life away. So he let the spider live and went to steal from the man. As Buddha looked down into hell, he thought of how Kandata had saved the spider. He decided that Kandata was actually not that evil. Because he had saved the spider, Buddha thought he should give Kandata a chance to leave hell. Luckily, next to the pool of beautiful flowers, a spider was walking. It was a spider of heaven. It was amazing green color, and it was making a beautiful gold thread. Usually, spiders only weave white threads, but this spider's golden threads was strong and made of shining gold. So Buddha took the spider's golden thread and dropped it into hell deep below him. At the bottom of hell, Kandata was swimming in the lake of blood, along with many other bad people. Occasionally, he saw something bright, and he thought it was something that could save him. But when he looked harder, he saw that it was just the needles of mountain of needles, shining in the light. All around him people cried in pain and sadness. Kandata had stopped crying because he was too tired. He felt truly awful because he knew he would never leave hell. He swam in a lake of blood of quiet and sad. Kandata saw something shine, but he knew it was only a needle, so he did not look up, but it kept shining. So eventually he raised his head. Above him in the darkness of hell's sky, there was something bright and cold. It was long thread that was slowly coming down into hell. Kandata didn't believe his eyes. His chance to leave his hell was coming down to him like a prison. He would climb onto the thread and climb out of hell. If he was lucky, he might even be able to climb into heaven. He no longer had to swim in the lake of blood and climb the mountain of needles. He would be free. So Kandata climbed out of the lake and ran to the golden thread. He took it in his hand. The thread was thin and easy to hold onto. Kandata climbed and up because he used to steal so much. He was very good at climbing, so it was no problem to climb up the golden thread. However, between heaven and hell were thousands and thousands of miles, so even for a great climber like Kandata, it was a difficult journey. After climbing for a long time, Kandata was tired, so he decided to take a break. He looked below him to see how far he had climbed. He saw that the lake of blood was far, far away and that he had climbed many miles. Even the mountain of needles was far below him. If he kept climbing, he would leave hell. He felt a great happiness inside of him. I'm done it, he shouted and laughed. But then he felt something below him on the thread. He looked down, saw that lots of other bad people in hell had seen